Worry Darling is definitely the most critically overhated movie I have seen in a while. While the screenplay might be a bit lackluster, overall I found the film enthralling and quite enjoyable. This is by no means a flawless movie, with its simple screenplay, some weird directing decisions, and an okay Harry Styles performance, way better than everyone is saying it is, and sloppy pacing. I'll try to keep the spoilers to a bare minimum. It's very much its own thing, and for the most part it was a lot of fun. There are some genuinely brilliant moments, nestled in between others that don't work so well, but overall I think it takes some big swings to present a unique experience, even if not all of them land. For starters, Florence Pugh can do no wrong. She's phenomenal as Alice and does all she can to put the film on her shoulders, and for the most part, she does a great job holding it up. Chris Pine is also commendable as Frank, however the rest of the cast is serviceable. I do think some of the dialogue was a tad weak, lazy even, and there really isn't much depth to anyone's character arcs besides Alice, so the film does lose some points there. And let's get Harry Styles out of the way. Despite his inexperience in the field of acting, he delivers a surprisingly solid performance. For his lead role, it was not a bust, and likely propped up by the talented Pugh. Honestly, I wouldn't say any of the actors really failed at their roles, but in the end they did deserve to have a little more development. As an is she or isn't she crazy psychological thriller, the writing is way too straightforward and familiar to hold much suspense for anyone vaguely familiar with this genre. As previously mentioned, the trailers don't leave many specifics to surprise, which means we're mostly spending the first two acts just waiting for a turning point we know is obviously coming. The trailers and first two acts do, however, trick us into asking the wrong question for a majority of the runtime. A smart bait and switch that I believe deserves a little credit to the director. Olivia Wilde does a solid job on the directorial side of things, as there are some really interesting scenes that felt memorable and visually stunning. I'm curious to see what she does next, as her vision for creating films does seem to be in the right place. The real problem though is the editing. I feel like they should have tried a little harder to shake things up and let the audience figure out the mystery behind the story. Instead, they just give us the answers in the final act, and because of that, it does feel a little under-rewarding. The film works with a lot of rather unconventional and avant-garde style choices that are right up my alley. Unfortunately, the contrast between these strong choices and the weak script create a notion of pretentiousness. What I enjoyed most was the score, the sound design, and mixing. At least within the context of the film, personally, it really worked well for me. These bold choices don't work all the time, but when they do, they are quite something to behold and heard in theaters. Overall, the lack of finesse in the script and the quick editing hinder this film from being the amazing piece of avant-garde art it definitely could have been. But despite the hate spewed on this film by the critics, strong creative choices and an impressive turn by Pugh managed to keep you engaged, making Don't Worry Darling totally worth your time.
I need you to listen to me. They're lying about everything.
We are not going backwards. We're pushing forward.
Everyone is acting like I'm crazy. And I'm not crazy.
Our life together. We could lose this.
I don't trust him. And I don't want to be here anymore.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.